Yeah, it was really, really gutsy. It wasn't pretty, but you know, we haven't. It's never easy to win out here at Penrith. I don't think we've. It's the first time we've won here since 2011. So huge effort from the players. It was as I said, it wasn't pretty. We turned over a lot of footy, but we hung in and hung in and hung in, and the injuries, we've copped a few more again, but just really proud of the players that they've stuck together over the last month. It's been difficult, and I'm just happy for them that the effort that they're putting into training is not really reflected on where we sit at the table at the moment, but leading into a bye, it's a 4-point game for us, and gives those young blokes in there a lot of confidence.
I guess both each boys backing up after Origin, a couple of guys specifically tested Marty's week too. So I mean, it's a massive effort off the back of that to come out here and do it.
Yeah, it is. You know, Marty in particular. You know, and to be able to come and even just to want to play. You know, he certainly had every excuse in the book to put his hand up and say no, but he wanted to. And the two brothers they'd play the day after if you asked them to. That's never an option. So, but yeah, mate, I'm just a lot of relief too, I suppose, because we have worked really hard at training, and it hasn't been reflected in how we've played. But can never fault their effort, mate. To get that first win and in a while, just gives us a lot to look forward to at the back end of the season, and a week at a time, and who knows what'll happen.
Fair to say that's the type of game or the type of result that you'd be in, but this year normally we got away from you.
Yeah, we've been in a few of them. You know, last year I think we, on the back of few of Chez's field goals, I think we won 3 golden point games last year. This year we've lost a couple, and we've lost a few tight ones. So you know, we haven't had a lot of luck, you know, and I know that, but we can't use that as an excuse either. So we're still going to improve on what we did today. But I think our attack will get better. You know, but if you can get some consistency with the team you're picking every week, your attack will improve. But I wasn't worried about that. All I wanted to see was effort from the players and them showing some real intent and some care in their jumper, and they did.
At what point did you decide to play Marty?
Probably after the captain's run yesterday. He was right to play. Kalepi Tanganoa was the same. He was pretty nervous about his return, and he wasn't quite sure whether he was ready or not, but we made that decision for him, and he got through really well. Manasi Fanu was extremely nervous, and I thought he did really well. He's proven himself that he'll be a first grader for a long time, and I thought Moses Sully was real good. Paseka was good. There's a lot of young blokes out there. Parker, bloody, you know, they were all really resilient, really tough, because we had a lot of excuses to lose that.
Trent, you beat Penrith, Melbourne, and Brisbane this year. I mean, 3 very good teams. Like, what do you think that says about this group or this team? I guess that they're able to knock off those guys, considering where you are on the ladder in the year.
Yeah, look, I think it says a lot. I think I know when we're all healthy and we've got our best players on the park, we can trouble most teams. It's finding the consistency with what we're doing, but also getting that continuity within the group. And it's not just game day, it's during the week. I think Paul McGregor, I was watching his interview, and he was saying they had a clunky performance. They still won, but it was the first disrupted week they've had all year. You know, and we've pretty well had 16 weeks of it, so it makes a difference. It's not just what you can do on game day, but it's what you can do through the week as well. To be able to have the same spine and be able to build combinations across the parks, it's important. And when we're bringing blokes into the team who aren't that experienced, we had a junior leaders group put together the other day out of our squad of 23, and there was 14 players in it. And the cut-off was 40 games, and there was 14 of them. So it doesn't leave a lot left. So look, we're young, but they're trying. And as long as we keep having a crack, things will turn for us, and we'll get some luck. We just got to stick solid and keep going.
Speaking of your experience, guys, how's Dill?
Not too sure. It's a patella. Don't know. But he come off, so not not great. Matty rides an AC.
Was it strange with Dills that he had to be carried across the field? Was there access to Medicab or something to get him across instead of having him be carried all the way across?
Yeah, Medicab would have been good, but didn't worry us because we were trying to wait for Matty Wright to come back on the field. He didn't make it.
He could have come back on though, as if you needed him, Matty.
He would have, and that's the sort of bloke he is. But yeah, Frank ended up going over there and did a really good job for us. But yeah, Matty wasn't great, and we're running out of time. But yeah, we tried to buy a bit of time, but didn't.
Daly, just how important was that opening 20 minutes of the second half when you were camped on your own try line with that defensive effort?
Yeah, really big effort from us. Certainly either side of half-time in previous weeks has really brought us undone. So to show some real steel there on our goal line and defend them, a really good attacking side that is, it's a big confidence boost and it certainly helped us win the match, no doubt.
What does that do for you, Chaz, to get that win, just given the season?
Yeah.
Every week there's so much.
It's a big confidence booster, mate, it is. We've had 2 pretty big dry spells during the year, and to beat Penrith out here, it's going to do the world of good for our locker room, and we'll continue to train hard and listen to our coaches, and if we can continue to work hard like that on game day, it's going to go a long way to getting some more wins, and today was a step in the right direction, no doubt.
Just how far did the Trbojevic brothers come in those big moments that we saw them step up and set up 2 tries that ended up clinching it?
Yeah, they're obviously a big part of our footy side, and regardless of how young they are or how many games they've played, they're players that we look to in our side for big plays and big moments, and Jake and Tom were certainly at the forefront of that today. It's great to play alongside them.
And Marty's effort, mate. He was only out there for 36 minutes, but he made him count. What's it like playing with a bloke like that, coming off the plane after 2 days?
Yeah.
His week.
Like Baz said, it's a big effort for someone who's been through a pretty tumultuous week. He had a decision to make, and the fact that he chose to play just shows how much he cares about playing rugby league and playing for Manly. So, as a teammate, it's really impressive to see, and we certainly enjoyed playing alongside him today.
Yourself personally, mate, have you thought about Queensland origin at all? Has it crossed your mind in the past week since?
Yeah, every game I'll wait by the phone, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.